Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome to episode 1 of our Let's Play of Astropolis. Astropolis is, as you can see, a space-themed mod pack in which we are sky blocking it up, asteroid blocking it up, and gonna have ourselves a whole lot of fun. So let's dive right on in. My friends, welcome to Astropolis, a mod pack made by Ben Law. It's actually a sequel mod pack. There's Caveopolis that came out in for Minecraft version 1.18.2, which I never played, but I figured, I want to jump straight into number 2, right? It's always good to start with the second book. Forget the first book. It's all just world building there. Nothing interesting ever happens. Let's jump to the second book, Astropolis, and have fun with it and see what we got. I'm loving the space theme with this in my class right now. We just started our space unit. We just went to Kennedy Space Center. So I'm in a space theme, space mindset. So Astropolis really, popped out when I was browsing through CurseForge to find us a new mod pack. So Astropolis, like I said, created by Ben Law. It is a questing-based space mod pack for Minecraft 1.19.2. We're going to journey our way through space, asteroids, and different planets to get back down to Earth. New mods, new features, new blocks, and new machines. Features mods such as Cosmopolis, Essence, Geodeopolis, Mekanism, compact machines, and many, many more. Travel to different planets to get new resources and reach faraway lands. Yeah, so that's our pack description. Let's get started. So I kind of sort of loaded in to kind of get an idea of what we were looking at. This preparing for world creation takes a moment here. It shouldn't be terribly too long, but while we're waiting, I figure I might as well just now go ahead and let us know. Yeah, I'm back. Welcome back to you guys. Welcome back to me, I guess. I'm going to be changing up our recording setup here. Instead of an everyday episode drop, we're going to be doing a TheAndrata's Let's Play. We're going to be doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday episode drop here. The everyday drop was not sustainable for me, and it just, after everything that all happened and everything, if we're going to reset the channel, might as well reset it to how it needs to be and do it as a Monday, Wednesday, Friday episode drop thing. I'm also thinking of maybe changing things up completely and just having doing maybe Minecraft on Mondays, having a wild card Wednesday where it could be any random game that I want to play, smaller form Let's Plays, maybe Hades or things like that, and then Fridays, maybe Pokemon Fridays, but I haven't 100% decided on that yet. So right now, Minecraft is what it is. Anyway, let's get into this and play. So world name, TheAndrata's Let's Play. I'm going to leave all the settings here as default. More world options, don't know, because it is a sky block or an asteroid block kind of thing. So I don't know if a seed is going to matter, but we'll do TheAndrata LP AST 223, something like that. LPAST. So TheAndrata LPAST 2023. Sure, we'll go for it. And then you'll be able to follow along with me if you would like to. And we're going to go ahead and create the new world. And yeah, we'll come back when that is ready and everything's loaded in. All right, so we've loaded into our world. And I've been running around a little bit just to make sure. I don't know if there's any weird world gen or anything that has to happen. But I did changed a few settings around and everything. Auto jump was enabled by default, and that is absolutely the worst thing ever in Minecraft is auto jump. So I turned that off. Turned off our mini map because we're in a sky block. Don't really need our mini map and all that stuff. And yeah, basically this is it. So we spawned out on this asteroid floating out into space, this rock, this lonely little rock in space. And basically this is what we have. This is what we have to work with. In the mod pack, it is a questing based mod pack. So if we open up our menu here, we have a nice little health bar above us, and we come equipped automatically already with a nice spacesuit, which makes sense. We are in space. How else are we supposed to breathe out here if we didn't have a spacesuit equipped? And from what I understand, at the end of Caveopolis, you craft this spacesuit, and then it iterates into this pack in which you go into space, and now you got to survive in space and everything like that. And then there's a sequel pack to this, by the way, after Astropolis. It is something nether based. I can't remember the name of it. But it's you go back to Earth and then you're in the nether and everything, you got to escape. And then there's one more mod pack that's going to be coming out after that. And it's like a whole story between them. Anyway, so we have a spacesuit, which is pretty darn decent armor, by the way. I'm not going to complain about it. And we'll keep this armor for quite a while because it's, it's pretty decent. I'm not going to complain. Like if we compare it to like diamond armor, it's equivalent, a little bit higher toughness, but it's fairly equivalent to diamond armor right off the bat. So nice. Pop over to our quest book and we can see that we have a whole bunch of quests. And by a whole bunch, I mean quite a lot of quests. And our goal is to get down here to the end and return to the overworld, right? And get back home to where we belong. But in order to get there, we have a lot of work to do. It looks like our main resource generation is going to be these growing crystals, which is kind of a unique setup. I've never seen any growing crystals before. But you can make like a tin cluster. This is from the Geodeopolis mod, where you can grow it in a immersive engineering garden cloche, and you produce tin, and you get tin shards out of it. And then with the tin shards, you can craft tin ingots and everything. And it seems pretty cool. I kind of like this. This is like a unique form of resource generation. It's not bees. It's not mystical agriculture and stuff. It's its own thing, and I like it. It's pretty cool. But anyway, we got to start up at the top at basic information, right? We're at the beginning of the pack. So we have to start at the beginning. So welcome to Astropolis. Click our quest and we get our reward, which is going to be B-Bucks for all of these quests. Pretty much every quest in the game is going to allow us to earn these B-Bucks. And where we can use those B-Bucks is in the Space Mart. So inside of here, like we could buy white colored stone for 8 of these and get 16. We can get some decorative items, a globe, some different dyes, or useful items such as my favorite in the world, the time in a bottle. We have flux plugs and flux points available for crafting, a home stone so we can teleport to a saved location in any dimension, things like that. We can, just in case you don't complete a quest line, it plays the awesome sound at the end of, when you complete a quest and it turns purple and everything, and you get that awesome, amazing sound that the TheAndrata loves so much. Bam, you can just buy that sound with eight B-Bucks, not V-Bucks, B-Bucks. And there's a whole bunch of different stuff that we can use to purchase items with our B-Bucks. And as we work on quests, we will gain more and more B-Bucks as we go. So we'll store those and save them and then use them to, buy things like eventually, flux points and stuff. Crafting them is, it looks like standard recipe for crafting these, but how do we get flux dust and stuff? Who knows? I mean, it's refined obsidian, emerald dust. There is a crafting recipe. So clearly it looks like we're not doing the whole bedrock punching and all that stuff. We have to actually craft, which requires refined obsidian, which is kind of a pain to get to. Not the worst in the world, but it's a thing. Okay. So we'll get there eventually and all that stuff, but nice. I like having stuff available to us. Immersive engineering manual. Okay. Cool. Anyway, basic information. So if we go through Forgiving Void, if you fall off your asteroid, you will respawn above the world and drop back down. Well, we need to immediately put that to the test. First things first, I like that there's reduced gravity. We're in space, right? And so if I climb up to the top of our little house here and I jump off, we go farther and take no fall damage, which makes sense. We're in space. So, why would we? But let's just yeet ourselves off. Yeet us, delete us. And oh, look, there's other structures around here. Okay, so we're going to be doing some exploring at some point. I like that idea. We're going to be exploring our area. There was like a little hut thing, but there is the mod pack. I think it's or the mod Fall into the Void or something like that, or Into the Void, which basically respawns us up top when we fall off so we don't die and we don't have to worry about losing all of our stuff, which is really cool. I like that. And I like the no fall damage that we have going on right now. FTB quests. Make a team. That's for servers. So if you're playing on a server, make a team and you can sync up your quests with each other. We do have a shop. The shop will slowly unlock as you complete more and more quests. Okay, so we even get more items that unlock, and we get a wallet. How do we use said wallet? With the wallet in your offhand, right click B-Bucks in your main hand to add them, sneak click to remove, and then alt, the wallet is empty. Okay, so then it'll tell me how much. So then I can Bam. And then if I sneak click, I get them back. Good. I like it. It's a nice storage area. And if I hold Alt, it now says I contain 4 B-Bucks. Good. Cool. Death. If you do die, you can get a new spacesuit in the emergency items section. So that's going to be here. So if I need a spacesuit, bam. And then you can do that. Oh, I did not mean to. Okay. I got a spacesuit. And then I can assume I can do that again as needed. Cool. Do I have a trash can? Doesn't seem to be, but I do have a, space trash can right here. I don't really need these. Oh, I like that animation of throwing my items, though they don't seem to fall as fast as I do, or well, as slow as I do, I guess we could say. Looks like it is becoming nighttime in space. So let's go in our house. I don't know how that works, but let's just go inside this little structure that we have here. Make sure that, no mobs are going to spawn on us or anything like that while we're exploring and looking at all of our stuff. Okay, so that was Death. Discord. We can join the Discord. I already did that. Cool. Ultimine. Fantastic. I love some vein mining. We have Gravity. Oh, okay. May notice you can jump higher. No fall damage. Cool. And press L to create your Skyblock Island. Okay. That's the sound. That is the amazing sound. I don't know. Is that sound in World of Warcraft? It just 100% reminds me of old school classic World of Warcraft. Back when I used to play World of Warcraft. Before World of Warcraft Classic existed, I played World of Warcraft, when Classic was, that was it. Like, that's what you played. Anyway, it said press L to create our island. So I don't know if this is necessary, but I guess I'll do it just to be sure. So I'm going to create a team and create it. And I'm assuming it's going to teleport me away and bring me to a new island. But basically, it looks exactly the same as the one we did. But this is now my island. And if I look here, I have my team with members of 1. If you're playing on a server and you want to play with your friends, you can create a team, which will allow all of you to be in the same area, the same island, and you work together on quests and all of that good stuff. And be able to actually play with each other. It's not so much important in a single player world. The only thing I can think of benefit wise is for claiming chunks. I don't know if I needed to be in a team in order to claim chunks. So yeah, we are. Speaking of opening up a map, we have a bunch of stuff in here. We do have 2 different map mods, Journey Map and FTB. I'll probably replace Journey Map and just not use Journey Map and just use the FTB map. As y'all know, I prefer this right now over Journey Map, though I don't know if Journey Map's made any updates lately and everything. So we'll have them both here. But yeah, I like the FTB map. I just like the look of it better. It's more simplistic. Sometimes this is just too much versus just a simple, nice map, right? Okay, so we've completed the basics. Welcome, and let's get started. So starting up, our first thing first is we need to start punching some rocks. Asteroid blocks can be broken by hand to get ourselves asteroid rocks. 4 of those rocks is going to make a block, and then we can make a crafting table, I'm assuming, from 4 rocks to stone. So I need to punch up myself a bunch of stones or asteroid blocks. If we go downstairs in our basement here, it looks like, well, first off, we have a basement, but it's just a whole bunch of rocks. So let's just go ahead and start punching up our asteroid blocks. I'm going to need a total of, 16 of these asteroid rocks in order to get our first crafting table set up. So let's just go ahead and do that. Can't punch the basalt yet. Okay. This stuff breaks fairly easily too. It's not like it's taken forever with my fist here, so I'm not going to complain about that. I would like to turn that off, maybe. Not necessary here for me on this this pack, whatever, single player or anything like that. We'll see. I'll have to see what mod is causing that, but I'll work on that in between episodes. Asteroid block, perfect. We got a crafting table, good. We can make a furnace with a whole bunch of those asteroid blocks. Okay, we're going to probably want to do that. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and make myself some tools, right? So we need some sticks. So we're going to get some asteroid blocks, going to make some stone sticks. So let's go ahead. And we do have the vein mine. Apparently, holding Grav also is a whistle sound. I don't like that. The Grav key is, by the way, the key next to 1. It's the Grav key, the tilde key. That's how you vein mine. But let's... Oh, sorry, wrong button. Key. Call for my luggage. That's from the luggage mod. I'm just going to turn that off right now, and then we'll figure that out later. Okay. So there we go. Now we can mine. I don't want to mine 64 blocks, though. Like, I don't want to destroy this area. So, like, let's just... Small square. Yeah, that works. Does use our hunger to do this, but we can mine much faster with our ultimine. So if we aim here, you can kind of see the wireframe. It's those little white lines that are showing up, and that's telling us what we're going to mine. And since I'm mining a small square, it's mining it in a 3x3. So if I mine that, bam, it'll mine the 3x3. And there we go. And it just deposits our items on the ground, and we are good. So let's go ahead and craft up some stone, and then use that to craft up some sticks. And if we use our sticks, I'm assuming I can make a pickaxe. Okay. I did see a hammer in here. What would the hammer be? That's going to be 6. And what does the hammer do for us? Breaking asteroid blocks with the hammer will drop different items, including water droplets and ice shards. Okay, so we got our pickaxe and we have our stone stick. We do need to make the rest of the tools for the quest line, but the one that's gating us right now is the hammer. So we're going to go towards the hammer part. Does this any faster? Not necessarily. So let's save our durability. Not that it was hard to make, but we'll be resource conservative, I guess, right now. I just need a bunch of asteroid rocks. I need 6 total. Give me those back. And I was going to say, can I compress these automatically? I don't know. We'll find out in a moment. But we got our hammer. Okay, so now we got a hammer. Now, if I use the hammer on an asteroid block, it says it breaks it. Okay, it turns it into different resources. Okay, is there a right click on this? No. So I just got to break it, punch it, just like you normally would with a pickaxe, and you get all of these extra resources. So let's just get ourselves a good chunk of these, because I don't know, how many we're going to need. Can I break? And I can break the basalt now too. So I can kind of clear some of these areas out. And the blackstone. I like that. Good. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. And we have a bunch of resources. Okay, what's next? Let's see. So we got our hammer, collect our B-Bucks. Now, honestly, I'm not going to worry about collecting all the B-Bucks every single time that we, collect a quest, because that's all there is. The only rewards that you have for every single quest is B-Bucks. So I don't have to work on collecting each one immediately. I can just hit our collect all rewards button, get our B-Bucks, and then that way, we get a big old chunk of them. But we got water droplets, chance to drop when a hammer is used, organic powder, ice shard, and a rock. With the rocks, it looks like we can create andesite. So that is asteroid rock and those regular rocks. Okay. Then there is stone, which is 4 rocks. Then we have ice we can make, which is 4 ice shards. And I'm assuming ice and cold cannot be placed in space. I was going to say, was going to assume we could use that for water, but if we can't place it in space, how do we get our first water? Organic powder can make asteroid planks. Using organic powder on an asteroid block will transform it into a plank. Okay. Asteroid stew looks delicious. Let's go ahead and bookmark that. In order to do that, we're going to need some asteroid planks. So let's start out with this asteroid powder. Okay. So we just right click. I like the look of these planks. I like the dark color that they have going on. It's like dark oak. Well, no, it's not like dark oak. It's like dark mode for our oak is basically what I'm trying to say. So I like that. It's actually quite nice looking. Good. Okay. Put our B-Bucks away. I'm going to want to go ahead and make myself an axe so that I can mine that. Oh, I kind of like that. It tells me what it's going to craft. Like it renders the ingredients and what it's going to craft up top. That's kind of cool. Let's make an axe. So let's grab that. I'm going to need some more sticks, which is not that recipe. That is going to be this, which means I need to make more. If I press K, does it auto compress? No, that'd be kind of nice, but it doesn't. Bam, bam, bam. And now I have an asteroid axe. Generally, I like to have my sword there, and my axe can go there, and the hammer can just chill here, I guess, for now. So let's get these planks. And again, we can vein mine the planks. Good. We've got those. And with the planks, we can create sticks. We can create slabs. Okay, so it's just like regular wood, but what we want to use it for is a bowl, apparently. So let's craft ourselves a nice bowl or two, and then we can use that to make ourselves some asteroid stew. And then the asteroid stew is going to be our early source of food. It's not very good food. 2 ham hocks, 2 saturation, and they don't stack, which is lovely, but it's cheap, right? It's just rocks, water, and rocks and water. It's a little bit gritty, you know. I don't know how much nutrition there is in there. Basically, basically none, but yeah. We can smelt this and get better, and that actually is significantly better. So let's work on getting ourselves a furnace, because that is a lot better than not doing that. So let's go ahead and boop. Give me all those asteroid rocks, please. Yep. And then we can do this, and we can get ourselves a furnace like so. Though I don't know what I can use. Asteroid planks, probably. No fuel. Okay, what do I have? Can you go in there? Well, you can go in as a fuel source, but are you actually fuel? No. Need. Oh, okay. Never mind. Asteroid rocks act as a fuel. Ooh, but they don't cook up a whole item. Okay. Okay, so I need, let's see, how many is it going to take then to do so? If we do 2, that's what it looked like. Oh, wait, those are regular rocks. Wait. What? There we go. They're in my hand. Okay. 2 of these? Yeah, it looks like 2. This one will stay here. Okay, so 2 asteroid rocks for every smelt. It's not expensive. It's not that bad. It's a lot, but we have asteroid rocks literally everywhere, and I'm assuming there's going to be a way to generate the asteroid blocks as we go through. So let's go ahead and let's get our ice and keep working on our quest. So now we have some food. So when we run out, we have food available to us. But let's get ourselves a thing of ice because it says that we need it, and let's test. Can we place this in space? Yes, we can. I thought it said we couldn't. And if I break that, it's going to turn into water, which is going to actually be very annoying. Nope, it just shatters. Okay, no water. But let's get our ice back. Placed in space, though. We got to unlock that. And then in order to do this, we have a dependency of Skystone chest and ice. But the Skystone chest is after this? Oh, okay, I see. We need to make sticks and then come loop ourselves back around. So we need artificial sticks. Then we can make a Skystone chest, which is where we're going to store all of our items. So it's either Skystone from A2 or asteroid block and then artificial sticks. So I need more asteroid blocks. So asteroid blocks is going to be the, the thing that we need for a while. So if that's going to be the case, just vein mine it. We'll clean up the ugly later, right? Because the TheAndrata is always so good at cleaning up the ugly. Can I break this and then just replace it? And just stick it there. And then we can turn these. It was 8 of them, right? And then we can do this and get ourselves a Skystone chest. And now we can use this chest to put our items in. Wow. Oh, that's a big chest too. Let's go ahead and let's just dump all of our stuff in here, all the extras that we have that we don't necessarily need right now. And then can you access this? No, but is Tinker's in here? Can I get the tool table? No. So I don't have any way to connect those inventories, but that's okay. We'll figure it out later. We just got to hop back and forth until we get some sort of digital storage. It happens. So a resource generator is our next step. It is a simple stone generator. Can be used to automatically make asteroid blocks, and that's what I want. So I'm going to need a total of 24 of these. 24 asteroid blocks. I can make 11. So let's do another batch of vein mining over here and see if we can't get ourselves the 24 that's going to require. Bam. Yes. Okay, cool. So then we need some more of those sticks. I have exactly 3. We're going to need some ice. And we need how many ices? 4. I can make 2 more, so because I broke one of them. So I need to get my hammer of justice. And break these guys, get some more ice. Ice? Yes. Okay, good. Now, and then there's some all over the place too. Items go flying. Okay, let's get ourselves another set of ice. Good. And then we just need to make our skystone chests and the planks. And I just need 2 planks, and I figures I have 1. Get out of my way. Inhibiting my work here. Hammer? No. Powder. Powder. There we go. And resource generator. Now, with this, if we pop this bad boy down, this is going to craft us automatically stone. Yes. How? How do? Can be used to make more asteroid blocks. Do I need to like put an asteroid block in here and then it will, like that's the key, and then it will just keep generating those? Yes. Okay. What else can I use this? Okay, so let's do this. We'll leave that in there so it automatically generates the asteroid blocks. But what is this good for? Magenta stone, just a bunch of stones. It looks like stone. Cobblestone can generate more cobblestone, deep slate, asteroid block, andesite. So if I get 1 andesite, I can craft more. So these are going to be how we get multiple of, just renewable resource stone. And then is there like a, what mod is this? Astropolis utilities, upgraded versions to make it faster. No, it just looks like we have one. Some sort of drying tables here. I'm assuming that's how we're going to make like leather and things like that. Yep. Okay. And probably other items as we go. Loot boxes, placeable, warden smite. Okay. But look, we already have 10 asteroid blocks, just bam. So I like that. It's actually not terribly too slow either. And if we just sit there and let it AFK, I'm assuming it's going to have a stack size of 64, but I'm also assuming we're going to be able to hopper that into a chest so we can get as much as we want. All right, our next goals here. Let's get ourselves some stone, which is going to be 4 rocks. I'd like to finish out this quest chain before we end this episode. So that's my goal, is to get our basics going. So then that way in between episodes, I can just get like some, cleanup, automations going, all that good stuff. So let's do that. And then cobblestone is just mining the stone. So let's do that. And really, I should make 2 of all of these so that I can pop them into a resource generator. So then I can just automatically get them. So let's do that. So what we're going to do is save one of them, and then I'll just have to make more resource gens. But it was extremely easy to make. I can line them up, and then I'll have one for cobblestone, one for, regular stone and all that stuff as we need it. And then gravel, because we can't make gravel in the resource generator. We have to craft gravel, and we have to use a drying table with any sort of cobblestone. So we do need to get a resource generator set up making cobblestone. Okay, I got it. I get the idea. I see the process here, the flow of the beginnings at least. So we need a drying table. So let's go ahead and bookmark that, which means we need a whole bunch of artificial sticks. So let's clean up our inventory a little bit. I need my organic powder. That can go there. I'd like to just go ahead, make sure that I have, let's get ourselves a sword. There we go. That's a decent sword too. We got a sword going for us, so that way that slot is filled. That's really what I wanted that for. And then asteroid blocks. Let's go ahead and doop, 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 doop. Organic powder. What else are you used for, my friend? 4 of you makes dirt. I can make some taters. I do need it for garden cloche, which is actually fairly decent. In order to make glass, I'm going to need shards, smelting up some sand, and I can make sand in a drying table with gravel. So we're very close to even getting that too. Mine this stuff up. Let's grab this and get some stickies. And with our sticks, we can make a drying table or 2, why not? Doesn't hurt. And we can set up, let's set these up. How they work, I don't know. So let's set that there. But then we need our cobble. With the drying table, let's check out our usage. So we can dry food, or so we can dry meat into a jerky, which has a ton of saturation. That's a lot. Water drops go to snowballs. Cobble goes to gravel. Saplings go to dead bushes. Ersatz leather goes to leather. And then bundled flesh goes to leather. And then gravel to sand. Ice to water. Okay. Not a whole lot of usage with it, but, necessary stuff. So if I put my cobblestone in here, it's just going to use it and then give me a gravel. Okay. And then I have to dry that gravel, don't I? Drying cobblestone will make gravel. Used to dry items. The only thing I'm missing in this quest line is making andesite, which was two rock. Oh, I can't shift scroll wheel this? Oh, I can't. It's just backwards. I need to go in the config and swap those buttons around. Okay, so that's andesite, and then I need to make a hoe and a shovel. Shovel and hoe. Beautiful. First chapter is complete. And we can collect all of our B-Bucks. Bam. And then go ahead and put them in our wallet. Is there a way to automate putting this in a wallet at some point? That'd be very fantastic. So if we do this, we can hold it. That's good. We now have 37 B-Bucks available to us, which means we could shop if we wanted to. There's things that we can buy, useful items. With 37, we can get the teleporting stone. We can get the sound of money if we wanted the quest. Floating blocks. We can get a luggage. From what I understand, the luggage is a pretty cool little guy. It just picks up items for us as we go around. How do I unlock this? I need the engineering wood bench. Okay, I see. So these are the items that are going to be available to us as we go through. However, we're not going to have access to them until we complete said quest lines that are attached to it. Makes sense. Okay, so then our next steps in this pack is going to be to get into, it says the first wood. It kind of seems like we're going to go this way through the dirt, the clay. We kind of branch off to make a fluid hopper, a flopper. We're going to go down here into bricks and energy and, get ourselves going through with our garden close and start growing crystals. I think that's our next goal, is to get through the growing crystals section. But for now, I think that's going to be the wrapping up point for our first episode here in Astropolis. So far, not too bad. I like it. I like the flow of how this goes so far. We were able to crank through that first quest chain and, get ourselves our resources. I like the different sort of resource gen compared to other mod packs. I also like that I can see my tools on me. That's kind of cool. Like, you can see my axe on my belt. I like that. That's actually pretty nifty. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it for today. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. And thanks for coming back. Thank you to everybody if you got to this point in the episode, thank you for sticking with me, as I know the channel hasn't been consistent and everything like that. It's been, you guys know, for the most part, the struggles that have been going on with my mom and all that stuff and her passing and everything. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for being here. All of my faithful supporters, faithful followers. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for waiting for me, for the second time now that I've come back from, a hiatus, but hopefully this should be the last time. I don't plan on having any more issues arise, with my family, and outside of, anything unknown, there's nothing going on, at least. So, yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Love you all. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.